Hello and welcome to Flashback. This time we go back to March the 11th, 1977, about 3 months before I was born. And back then, John Conti made the front page. And of course, he remains one of Britain's most popular world champions of all time. And he'd beaten Len Hutchins. Slight bit of controversy as a headbutt along the way, sliced Hutchins' skin above his eye. But it was a left hook that finished the fight and allowed Conti to retain that WBC light heavyweight title. Some might say that he didn't quite live up to his potential, which is quite a statement when you consider that he won the world title and was as popular as he was. But he certainly makes no secret now of the fact that he certainly fell into the celebrity lifestyle, and these days he's a reformed character, hasn't had a drink for 17 years, I'm told, but he remains, as I said at the start, one of the most popular British fighters of all time. And that fight took place in Conti's Liverpool, and on the undercard, quite interestingly, is making his second professional start was Leon Spinks. It was his second professional fight after his Olympic gold. He was a light heavyweight in the 1976 games. And in this, he was beating Peter Freeman, a Central Area heavyweight champion from Bolton. And he stopped him in the first round, outclassed him, really. Great things were expected of Leon Spinks, but nobody really thought they'd happen quite so quickly, as 11 months later, with less than 10 professional fights to his name, he went in with Muhammad Ali and took away the legend's world heavyweight title in February 1978. And like Conti though, Spinks, perhaps after that wonderful result against Muhammad Ali, he never did get that high again. He had some money problems again. The world heavyweight title brings with it attention that is difficult to withstand, and Spinks never really did amount to more than that world heavyweight title win, fighting on until 1995 when he was about 42 years old, I think, and he was losing more fights than he was winning. And today, if you see him around, he's not in great physical condition or mental condition, struggling for cash, trying to make ends meet just by some celebrity appearances and signing autographs. But it can be quite a depressing spectacle when you see fighters like that. So, on that cheery note, we'll call it a day, and I'll see you next time for more Flashback. Thank you for watching and listening, and remember to subscribe to us on YouTube. Hit the like button on Facebook, comment or write a review on iTunes or Google Play. It only takes a minute, and it does loads to help us produce shows like these.
First fight, nothing really followed it. It was just an incredible fight. Round 9, I think if you put it in a time capsule, it was quite possibly the very best round for entertainment in boxing history. It was an incredible session. Ward was firing down Gatti's body, got him with that left hook downstairs, floored Gatti. Gatti came back, roared back, but then Mickey Ward finished on top. Controversy about how to score that round, 10-8, 10-7, made all the difference when just the point separated them at the end of a fight. It was a terrific fight. From a personal standpoint, the best fight I've ever been to. In fact, I knew it was going to be a great fight. It was so good. I sold my old J. Reg Escort and travelled over as a fan to go and watch it. And there was no regrets. It was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Gatti Ward Part 1. That's why it's number 5 in our 100 greatest fights of all time.
This should be the round of the century.
Their first fight was set for September 1946 at Yankee Stadium, and it was one of the most thrilling fights of all time.